Are you finished?
Almost. One day I will grow up. I won't always be this 9-year-old girl standing in front of you asking why you don't love her. I don't know what I'll become. Maybe I'll become successful. Maybe I'll have my own family. Maybe I'll have everything I ever dreamed about. Why should I pretend everything is fine? Maybe she is even the reason you don't want me to meet my father.
Excuse me.
You heard me. You are always here talking to my mother. Maybe you're the one telling her not to tell me anything about my dad.
Nelly, what is wrong with you tonight? You hasn't touched your food. Is there something you don't like?
I'm not hungry, and stop pretending you don't know what is bothering me.
Young lady, mind the way you speak to me. I only asked you a question.
Fine, then answer my own question. When am I going to meet my father?
Nelly, we have talked about this before. When the time is right, I will explain everything to you.
That's what you always say, when the time is right. I'm 9 years old, mommy. All my friends know their fathers. Some of them go out with their dads. Their dads pick them up from school, buy things for them, and spend time with them. But me, I don't even know what my own father looks like.
Nelly, I have done everything I can to make sure you never lack anything. I have been both mother and father to you since the day you were born.
I didn't ask you to be both. I just want my father. Is that too much to ask?
Nelly, please.
I want my father.
You think I kept your father away from you because I wanted to. You think raising you alone was the life I dreamed about. There are things you don't know, Nelly. Things that happened before you were born.
Then tell me, or are you scared that if I meet him, I might like him more than you?
Nelly! Never mistake my silence for fear. And never mistake everything I have sacrificed for you as something you were simply entitled to. I carried you when I had nobody beside me. I struggled, worked, and sacrificed to make sure you had a good home, good clothes, good food, and a good education. Why are you doing this to me, Nelly?
I still have the right to know who my father is.
Yes, you do. And one day you will know everything. But when that day comes, I hope you are ready to hear the truth, not the beautiful story you have created about a father you have never met.
Oh, so you're here again.
Hello to you too.
Mommy, I want to ask you something, and this time I want an answer.
Nelly, first of all, greet Auntie Sandra properly. Then you can tell me what you want.
Fine. Hello, Auntie Sandra. Why should I pretend everything is fine? Maybe she is even the reason you don't want me to meet my father.
Excuse me.
You heard me. You are always here talking to my mother. Maybe you're the one telling her not to tell me anything about my dad.
Nelly, that is enough. Sandra has absolutely nothing to do with this.
How am I supposed to believe that? Every time I ask about my father, you refuse to tell me anything. Then I always see the two of you whispering together.
Nelly, I understand that you have questions about your father, but you cannot speak to your mother like this.
I don't care. Even if he is the worst man in the world, I still want to see him. I want to see my father!
My daughter, if only you knew the truth, you wouldn't be fighting me this hard to meet him.
I wasn't talking to you. This is between me and my mother.
Gina, did she just speak to me like that? Nelly, apologize to Auntie Sandra right now.
For what? For asking questions nobody wants to answer?
No, for being disrespectful. Wanting to know your father does not give you permission to insult everyone around you.
Then she should stay out of it. Maybe if she wasn't always advising you, you would have told me who my father is by now.
Gina, I have watched this child grow since she was a baby. I love her, but I can't believe how disrespectfully she is speaking to you, after everything you've done for her.
Everybody keeps saying after everything my mother has done for me. She is my mother. She's supposed to take care of me.
Yes, she is your mother. But one day when you are old enough to understand what this woman went through just to raise you, you may regret every disrespectful word you are throwing at her today.
I don't care. I just want to know my father.
And you will know him when I decide you are ready for the truth. But until then, Sandra is not your enemy. Stop blaming innocent people for decisions you don't understand. Gina, this is becoming serious. That girl has created a perfect father in her imagination. She has no idea what that man actually did to you. I know, and that's exactly what I'm afraid of. She is desperate to meet the man who broke me, without knowing that everything I've kept from her was meant to protect her.
Mommy, I want to ask you something.
If this is about your father again, Nelly, I already told you we will talk about it when the time is right.
There you go again. When the time is right, when exactly is that? When I'm 20, 30, or when my father is already dead?
Nelly, watch your tone.
Why should I? Every time I ask one simple question, you behave like I'm asking for something impossible.
Because it is not a simple question. There are things you don't understand.
Then make me understand. Tell me his name, show me his picture, tell me where he lives. I want to meet him.
You are 9 years old. There are certain things I don't believe you are ready to hear yet.
I want to meet him. Maybe the truth is that you're the problem. Maybe my father wanted me and you were the one who chased him away.
What did you just say?
You heard me. How do I know you're telling me the truth? I've only heard your side.
Nelly, please. Enough, Nelly. Wanting answers does not give you the right to disrespect me. I have raised you alone from the day you were born. Every sleepless night, every school fee, every meal, every time you were sick, I was there.
Because you're my mother. That's what mothers are supposed to do. But that still doesn't answer my question. Who is my father?
Nelly.
No, I'm tired of hearing my name. I want my father. Everybody else has one. Why should I be the only one who doesn't even know mine?
Do you think I enjoy seeing you without a father? Do you think this is the life I planned for you?
Then take me to him.
Be very careful what you wish for, Nelly. You have created a wonderful man inside your imagination because you don't know the real person. Sometimes the truth we desperately search for hurts more than the questions.
I don't care. Even if he is the worst man in the world, I still want to see him. I want to see my father!
My daughter, if only you knew the truth, you wouldn't be fighting me this hard to meet him.
Nelly, what is wrong with you? You've been angry since morning. It's my mom again. I asked her to take me to meet my dad and she still refused. You asked her again. Of course. And I'm going to keep asking until she tells me who he is. I'm tired of her hiding everything from me. Well, what did your mom say? The same annoying thing she always says. You're not ready for the truth. I got angry and told her maybe she's the reason my father isn't in my life. Nelly, you actually said that to your mom? Yes. What is wrong with that? Maybe it's true. No, Nelly. I understand you want to know your dad, but the way you're talking to your mom is wrong. Whose side are you on? I'm your friend. That's exactly why I'm telling you the truth instead of supporting everything you do. You wouldn't understand. You know your dad, I don't. Maybe I don't understand exactly how you feel, but I see how your mom treats you. She brings you to school, takes care of you, buys everything you need, and she's always there for you. You shouldn't disrespect her because she hasn't given you the answer you want. But he's my father. I deserve to know him. I agree. You can ask questions. You can even tell your mom that you're hurt. But shouting at her, rolling your eyes, and saying hurtful things won't make her tell you faster. Sometimes I think she just doesn't want me to love my dad. Or maybe there is something about him she hasn't told you. Like what? I don't know. But have you ever wondered why your mom becomes sad every time you ask about him? Maybe instead of getting angry, you should ask her calmly. I don't care what happened between them. Whatever he did to her has nothing to do with me. He's still my dad and I want to meet him. Just remember something, Nelly. Right now, you're imagining the kind of father you want him to be. You don't actually know what kind of person he is. And while you're chasing someone you've never met, don't hurt the mother who has been beside you your whole life.
For once, Nelly had nothing to say. Her desire to meet her father was stronger than ever. What she didn't know was that the truth could be far more painful.
Nelly, lower your voice. We are in public.
Why should I lower my voice? Are you embarrassed because I'm telling the truth?
That is enough.
That is what I want. I want to know what it feels like to walk beside my father. I want him to pick me up from school. I want to know if I look like him. But every time I ask, you keep saying no.
Nelly, you've been staring at that question for a long time. Are you finding it difficult? Come, let mommy help you.
No, I don't need your help.
Nelly, I'm only trying to help you with your assignment.
I said I can do it myself.
Why are you speaking to me like that again?
Because you only want to help me with things I don't ask you about. The one thing I actually want from you, you refuse to give me.
This is about your father again, isn't it?
Of course it is. You can help me with homework, buy me clothes, pay my school fees, and give me everything you think I need, but you can't answer one simple question. Who is my father?
Nelly, we've had this conversation many times. I am not keeping the truth from you because I enjoy seeing you upset.
Then tell me.
There are things that happened before you were born that you're still too young to fully understand.
There you go again. Always treating me like a baby.
You are 9 years old, Nelly.
And I'm old enough to know who my own father is.
Can we finish your assignment first? We can talk about this later.
Don't touch it. I don't want your help.
You are angry with me, I understand, but that does not give you permission to disrespect me.
I don't care. Maybe if you stopped hiding things from me, I wouldn't have to be angry.
Nelly.
What? You want me to pretend everything is okay? Every time I look at you, I remember that you're the only person standing between me and my father.
One day you are going to understand that I was never standing between you and your father. I was standing in front of you trying to protect you from a truth you weren't ready to carry.
I don't need your protection. I need my father.
And I hope when you finally learn the truth, you remember how many times you pushed away the mother who stayed because you were desperate to find the father who didn't.
I can finish it myself. Mommy, look at them.
Nelly, please.
No, look at her. Look at how happy she is with her dad. She can come to the supermarket with her father. She can laugh with him, hug him, and ask him to buy things for her. Do you know what that feels like, mommy? Of course you don't, because you are the one stopping me from having it.
Nelly, lower your voice. We are in public.
Why should I lower my voice? Are you embarrassed because I'm telling the truth?
That is enough.
That is what I want. I want to know what it feels like to walk beside my father. I want him to pick me up from school. I want to know if I look like him. But every time I ask, you keep saying no.
You don't know anything about that man and his daughter, Nelly. And you cannot look at another family for a few seconds and imagine your father would be exactly the same.
How would I know when you won't even let me meet him?
Because there is more to being the father than simply being the man who gave you life.
Yes, she's home, but you can't see her.
Excuse me?
I said you can't go inside.
Nelly, move aside.
Stop making excuses. You're the reason I don't have a father's love.
Don't say that to me. Why?
It's true. Maybe my dad would love me. Maybe he has been looking for me all these years. Maybe he wants to take me shopping and spend time with me, but you won't allow him. At least give me the chance to find out.
You see that little girl with her father and you see love. I understand why you want that. But what you don't understand is that I would never deliberately take genuine love away from my own daughter.
I just want to know him.
I know, my dear. Nelly, you are creating a story in your head about a man you have never met.
Then why won't you take me to him?
Because sometimes, Nelly, a mother's no is not punishment. Sometimes it comes from a painful story her child knows nothing about.
I don't believe you. You're just stopping me from having the kind of fatherly love other children have.
Nelly, come back here. We are going to settle this today.
Settle what?
Don't use that tone with me. What you did at the supermarket was unacceptable. You embarrassed me in public and accused me of deliberately stopping you from receiving a father's love.
Because it's true. Because that's how I feel.
For 9 years, I have tried to protect you from something I prayed you would never have to understand this young. But every time I protect you, you call me wicked. Every time I remain silent, you assume I'm hiding some wonderful father from you.
Then take me to him.
Fine.
What?
I said fine. You want your father so desperately. This weekend, I will take you to meet him.
Really?
Yes, but listen carefully because I will only say this once. You have spent years imagining a father you don't know. In your mind, he's the man who will hug you, take you shopping, buy you gifts, and give you all the fatherly love you believe I have kept away from you. This weekend, you will meet the real man, not the father you created in your imagination.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Then prepare yourself for whatever happens that day. I will take you there, I will stand beside you, but I cannot control how he reacts when he sees you. And I will not lie to make the truth prettier for you.
Why are you talking like he's some terrible person?
Because you never once stopped to ask me why I raised you alone. You only decided that I must be the woman keeping a loving father away from his daughter. You never asked yourself why that loving father has never been standing beside us for the past 9 years. So yes, Nelly, this weekend I will take you to meet your father. Whatever truth you discover that day, you will finally understand why I kept saying you weren't ready.
Okay, Mommy. Thank you, Mommy. Finally.
Don't thank me yet. Just remember this moment. Remember how desperately you fought me for this meeting. Because after Saturday, there may be some things you wish you could forget.
The weekend couldn't come quickly enough.
I can only hope your heart is strong enough. Hello, Nelly. Is your mommy home?
Yes, she's home, but you can't see her.
Excuse me?
I said you can't go inside.
Nelly, move aside. Nelly, move aside, please. I came to see your mother.
No, you always come here and start whispering things into my mommy's ears. This time I'm not allowing it.
What exactly are you talking about?
My mommy promised she's taking me to meet my father this weekend.
She said what?
See, I knew it. That's exactly why I'm not letting you inside. The moment you talk to her, you're convinced her to change her mind.
Nelly, I didn't even know about this.
Well, now you know. And you're not going inside to spoil everything.
Young lady, I am your mother's friend. You don't stand at her door and decide who is allowed to visit her.
I don't care. I've waited long enough to meet my dad. Nobody is stopping me this time, not even you.
You really believe everyone is against you, don't you?
Because everybody keeps supporting my mom. Nobody cares that I want my father.
Nelly, wanting to know your father is not wrong, but the way you are treating your mother because of it is becoming very wrong.
Please don't start preaching to me. My mommy already promised me. This weekend I'm meeting my dad and that's fine now.
Do you know why your mother kept you away from him?
I don't care anymore. Whatever happened between them is their problem. He's my father.
Be careful, Nelly. Sometimes adults keep painful things away from children. Because they are trying to protect them, not because they are trying to control them.
I'm tired of everybody saying that I don't need protection. I need my dad.
And what if the man you meet isn't the father you've been imagining?
At least I'll finally know him.
Sandra, why are you standing out here?
Because I didn't want her coming inside to change your mind about taking me to daddy.
Nelly, so it's true. You're actually taking her to meet him. Yes, I've tried protecting her with silence, Sandra, but she has turned that silence into hatred against me.
Maybe it's time she sees the truth for herself.
Nelly, I hope when this weekend comes, you finally understand something to your mother was never your enemy.
Maybe the moment Daddy sees me, he'll run to me and hug me very tight.
Nelly, is that really you, my beautiful daughter?
Yes, Daddy, it's me. Then I'll tell him, yes, Daddy, it's me, and he'll hug me and never want to let me go. Maybe he'll tell me he has been looking for me all these years. Maybe Mummy never gave him the chance to find me. Mummy thinks I'm going to regret meeting him, but she's wrong. When Daddy sees me, he's going to love me. He'll probably ask me about school, he'll buy me gifts, take me shopping, and come to my school whenever there's a parents' event. Maybe he'll even tell everyone, this is my daughter Nelly, I'm so proud of her. And when my friends talk about their dads, I'll finally have stories about mine too.
This is my daughter Nelly, I'm so proud of her.
Maybe he'll apologize for missing all my birthdays. He might even cry when he realizes how much time we lost.
Nelly's eyes became emotional.
I don't even need all the presents. I just want him to hug me once and call me his daughter. I knew Mummy was wrong about you, Daddy. I know you're going to love me.
But Nelly didn't know the truth. She was lying in her room imagining the father she wished she had, not the man she was actually going to meet. She imagined warm hugs without knowing why dream Bob with the going gavs am hated dons, Yemona room telephone the word name was mentioned.
Daddy, it's me. I'm Nelly.
What do you think you're doing? Don't touch me!
Daddy!
Gina, how dare you bring this bastard child to my house?
Mummy, is this really where my daddy lives?
Yes, Nelly, this is the place.
Wow, his house is so beautiful. I knew my daddy would be doing well. Do you think he knows I'm coming?
No.
You didn't tell him.
No. You wanted to meet your father and I wanted you to see everything exactly as it is. I don't want anybody preparing a performance because they know you're coming.
Mommy, do you think Daddy will recognize me immediately?
I don't know, Nelly.
Maybe he'll look at my face and know I'm his daughter. Maybe I look like him. And my grandmother is here too, right?
She should be.
I have a grandmother. I can't believe it. Maybe she'll hug me when she sees me. Maybe she'll say, my granddaughter, where have you been all these years?
Nelly, please don't expect too much.
Why do you always say things like that? They're my family. Of course they're going to love me.
Being related to someone doesn't automatically mean they will become the person you imagine them to be.
You're still trying to make me scared of Daddy.
No, Nelly. We're already here. I'm not stopping you anymore.
I just know Daddy is going to be happy. Maybe he'll hug me tightly and tell me he never wants to lose me again. And Grandma might cook for me and ask me to stay for the weekend. Maybe she'll even have pictures of me in her house one day.
Nelly, listen to me carefully before we go inside. Whatever happens behind that door, remember one thing. You asked for the truth, and I brought you it no longer allow you to believe that I was deliberately keeping a loving father away from you.
Why are you talking like something bad is going to happen?
Because I've already met the people you're about to meet. You haven't.
Come on, Mummy. I can't wait anymore. I'm finally going to meet my daddy. Daddy! Daddy, it's me. I'm Nelly.
What do you think you're doing? Don't touch me!
Daddy!
Gina, how dare you bring this bastard child to my house?
Don't you dare speak about my daughter like that.
Mummy, why is Daddy angry?
Gina, after all the money we gave you years ago to make sure you disappeared from our lives, you still had the courage to show your face here. And now you bring this thing you call a child into my son's compound. This thing you're talking about is your granddaughter. She's standing right here listening to every cruel word coming out of your mouth.
Daddy, don't you know me?
Stop calling me that.
But you're my father.
I said stop calling me daddy. Your mother had no right bringing you here.
Mummy,
I'm here.
I thought you would be happy to see me. I thought you would hug me. I thought maybe you would ask about my school. I even thought Grandma would be happy because she finally had a granddaughter. Every night I imagined meeting you. I used to hug my pillow and pretend it was you. Mummy, is this why you didn't want me to come here?
Yes, my love.
Why didn't you tell me they didn't want me?
Because you were a child, Nelly. I wanted to protect your heart for as long as I could.
Daddy, why don't you want me? Did I do something wrong?
First of all, stop calling me daddy. You coming here today changes nothing.
But mommy said you're my father.
Biologically, maybe. But don't expect me to suddenly welcome you into this family.
She's 9 years old. Whatever problem you have with me, don't take it out on innocent child. Innocent child or not, Gina, you knew from the beginning that this family would never accept this situation.
But why am your granddaughter?
Your mother came into this house as our housekeeper. She came from a poor family with nothing to her name. We never considered her suitable for my son then, and bringing you here 9 years later will not change that.
My mommy worked here.
Yes, sweetheart. A long time ago.
Your mother worked for us. She was supposed to understand the difference between an employee and a member of this family.
And because I was poor and worked for your family, you think that made me less human. Don't twist my words. We had standards for our family and you were never part of them.
But what does my mommy being poor have to do with me being your family?
Listen carefully, Nelly. You came here looking for a family, but you need to understand something. My mother and I are not going to accept you simply because you share my blood.
So you really don't want me?
No.
Grandma, what about you?
Don't call me grandma. I have no intention of playing that role in your life.
I didn't come here for your money. I didn't come to take your house. I just wanted to meet my daddy and my grandmother.
That's enough. My daughter doesn't need to stand here begging anybody to love her.
Then you shouldn't have brought her here.
I didn't bring her here because I wanted anything from you. I brought her because for 9 years I protected her from knowing exactly what kind of people you were. She became convinced that I was the wicked mother keeping a wonderful father away from her. She needed the truth. Now she has seen it with her own eyes.
All these years I was angry with my mommy because of you. I shouted at her, I disrespected her, I blamed her because I thought somewhere out there was a daddy who would love me if only mommy allowed me to find him. But she wasn't keeping me away from you. She was protecting me from you. Mommy, please take me home.
Are you sure?
Yes, I don't want to beg anybody to call me family. My mommy may have been poor. She may have worked as your housekeeper, but she raised me alone, sent me to a good school, gave me a beautiful home and loved me every single day. You have a bigger house than us, but my mommy has something both of you don't have. A heart that knows how to love me. Mommy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the horrible things I said to you. I thought you were keeping Daddy away from me. I didn't know you were protecting me from him.
Shh, it's okay, my love. Mommy. Yes, sweetheart.
Why didn't Daddy love me?
Nelly, listen to me. The way your father behaved today says something about his choices, not about your worth. You did nothing to deserve those cruel words.
But I thought he would hug me. Every night I imagined him hugging me and calling me his princess. I thought he would be happy when he finally saw me. I even imagined Grandma would hug me and ask me why it took so long for us to meet. But Daddy wouldn't even let me call him Daddy. Mommy, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? For everything.
For shouting at you, for rolling my eyes at you, for refusing your help with my homework, for embarrassing you at the supermarket, for blame Auntie Sandra, for saying you were stopping me from having a father's love.
It's okay, my love. I forgive you.
I thought you were my problem. But you were protecting me.
Oh, my dear.
Mommy, I was so ungrateful. You were here every day. You took me to school, bought my clothes, cooked for me, stayed with me when I was sick, and gave me everything I needed. And I kept hurting you because of somebody who didn't even want to call me his daughter.
You wanted answers, Nelly. Wanting to know where you came from wasn't wrong. What was wrong was hurting people because you weren't getting those answers quickly enough.
I understand now. You told me that I had created a father inside my imagination. You were right. The daddy inside my head loved me. He hugged me. He took me shopping. He came to my school. He called me his princess. But that man today wasn't him. Mommy, can you forgive me?
You're my daughter. I love you. But I want today to teach you something you will never forget.
Never throw away the love you already have while chasing the love you wish somebody else would give you. I love you, Mommy. I love you too. I don't want his big house, I don't want Grandma's money, and I don't want to beg Daddy to love me anymore. I already have someone who has loved me since before I was born. I was so stupid. I really thought Daddy would love me. I called him Daddy and he told me to stop. And Grandma didn't even want me to call her Grandma. I didn't want their money. I didn't care about their big house. I just wanted them to love me. Was one hug too much to ask for? Then another memory entered my mind, my mother. Suddenly, I remembered every cruel word I had spoken to Gina. I remembered refusing to eat at the dining table. Oh, Mommy, what have I done? You were the one who stayed with me every day, but I treated you like you were my enemy. When I was sick, you stayed awake with me. When I needed something for school, you found a way to get it. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was afraid, you held me. But because you wouldn't tell me about Daddy, I acted like none of that mattered. You kept telling me you were protecting me, Mummy. I thought you were lying. Now I understand. You already knew they didn't want me. You knew how much it would hurt me to hear Daddy say he didn't want me. And instead of trusting you, I blamed you. Mummy never once told me I wasn't wanted. I'm sorry, Mummy. I'm sorry for every time I shouted at you. I'm sorry for every time I rolled my eyes. I'm sorry for embarrassing you. I'm sorry I made you feel like you weren't enough. I was looking for a father who never wanted to know me while hurting the mother who never stopped choosing me. I wish I could take everything back. Nelly, what's wrong? You've hardly spoken to me today. Ella, I finally met my dad. Really? You finally met him? What happened? Did he hug you? Was he happy to see you? No. What do you mean? It wasn't anything like I imagined. When Mommy took me to his house, I was so excited. His compound was huge, Ella. His house was beautiful. I thought, wow, this is where my daddy lives. Then he came outside with my grandmother. The moment I saw him, I didn't even think. I just ran toward him shouting, Daddy. I opened my arms because I thought he would hug me. But he pushed me away. He pushed you. And he told me to stop calling him Daddy. My grandmother didn't want me either. She told Mommy that because Mommy came from a poor family and used to work as their housekeeper, they never wanted her to be part of their family. They said they would never accept me. Nelly, I'm so sorry. Do you know what hurts me the most? What? Not even what Daddy said. It's what I did to my mommy because of him. You warned me, Ella. You told me I was disrespecting my mother, but I didn't listen. I embarrassed her at the supermarket. I refused to help me with my home. But don't be surprised if that day comes and I'm no longer standing at your door waiting for you. Because you had me today. Right here, standing in front of you. I came to you with an open heart and both of you rejected me. My homework. I accused her of keeping my father away from me. I even blamed Auntie Sandra because I thought she was helping Mummy stop me from meeting him. All that time, Mummy wasn't stopping Daddy from loving me. Daddy simply didn't want me. Nelly, don't say it like there's something wrong with you. You didn't do anything to deserve the way he treated you. I know that now, but I feel terrible because Mommy kept trying to protect me and I treated her like she was my enemy. Have you apologized to her? Yes, but saying sorry doesn't erase everything I said. Maybe not, but you can show her you're sorry by changing how you treat her. Remember what I told you. You were chasing somebody you had never met while hurting the person who had been beside you your whole life. You were right. I used to look at other girls with their fathers and think Mommy was the reason I didn't have that kind of love. And having only your mom doesn't mean you don't have a family. Now I understand something. Having a father somewhere doesn't mean he knows how to be a dad. Exactly. I don't want Daddy's mansion. I don't want Grandma's money. I don't want to force anybody to accept me anymore. I just want to go home every day and appreciate the woman who never rejected me.
You again. Why did you come back here?
I came to ask you one last question.
We already told you everything you needed to hear. What else do you want?
I want to know what I ever did to you. I wasn't there when you and Mommy had problems. I wasn't there when Grandma decided my mommy wasn't good enough because she was poor and worked for your family. I wasn't even born yet. So what exactly did I do that made you hate me?
You didn't do anything. I simply don't want this relationship. I've already told you that.
So even though I'm your daughter, you don't want to know anything about me.
No.
And I'm really your granddaughter. Don't you feel anything when you look at me?
Nelly going around in circles will change nothing. Your mother should never have brought you back into our lives.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I finally understand. The first time I came here, I came looking for a father and a grandmother. I thought if I begged enough, maybe both of you would see me as family. But I'm not begging anymore. My mommy raised me without either of you. She loved me when I was sick. She celebrated my birthdays. She took me to school. She made sure I never went hungry. You have a beautiful house and plenty of money, but none of that can buy the love my mother has given me.
Are you finished?
Almost. One day I will grow up. I won't always be this 9-year-old girl standing in front of you asking why you don't love her. I don't know what I'll become. Maybe I'll become successful. Maybe I'll have my own family. Maybe I'll have everything I ever dreamed about. And maybe one day, when both of you are older, you will remember the little girl who came here with nothing but love in her heart. Maybe that day you'll finally want to know me. Maybe you'll want to call me your daughter. Maybe grandma will suddenly remember she has a granddaughter. Please want her. But don't be surprised if that day comes and I'm no longer standing at your door waiting for you. Because you had me today, right here, standing in front of you. I came to you with an open heart and both of you rejected me. A day may come when you need me and finally understand what you threw away. But by then I may no longer be available to fill the place you refused to give me in your lives. Goodbye, Daddy. Goodbye, Grandma. You don't have to accept those names. I just wanted to say them one last time.
Nelly, where have you been?
Mommy,
I've been worried about you. Where did you go?
I went back to Daddy's house.
You did what?
Mommy, please don't be angry.
Nelly, you went back to the house alone after everything that happened. Why would you do that?
Because there was something I needed to ask them.
What could you possibly need from people who already made their feelings clear?
I needed to know why. I wanted Daddy to look at my face and tell me what I did wrong. I wanted Grandma to explain why Mommy being poor and working for their family before I was born meant they couldn't love me. I kept thinking maybe when they saw me again something would change. But nothing changed, Mommy.
They rejected you again.
Daddy told me he still doesn't want a relationship with me. Grandma said bringing me back into their lives was a mistake.
Oh, my baby. Oh, Nelly.
But I didn't beg them this time. I didn't ask Daddy to hug me. I didn't ask Grandma to accept me. I just told them what I needed to say.
And what did you tell them?
I told them that one day I won't be a little girl anymore. I told them that maybe one day they will remember me and want to be part of my life. No, I understand perfectly. When your son could have other children, I was nothing to you. Now the doctor says he might never have another child. Suddenly you remember that I'm your granddaughter.
I know we made a terrible mistake.
A mistake! And I told them that if that day comes, I might not be available anymore. Because I finally understand something, Mommy, I can't force somebody to love me. I spent so much time begging for Daddy's love that I forgot to appreciate the person who gave me hers without me ever having to ask. I'm sorry I went there without telling you. I know I shouldn't have.
You frightened me, Nelly. You're only 9 years old. You must never go somewhere like that alone without telling me. Whatever questions you have, we face them together.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm done chasing him, Mommy.
Are you sure?
Yes, if Daddy doesn't want to be my father, I can't force him. If Grandma doesn't want me as her granddaughter, I can't force her either.
Shh, it's okay.
But please promise me something.
What?
Promise you'll forgive me for all the times I made you feel like your love wasn't enough.
I forgive you, but promise me you will never disappear like that again.
I promise.
That girl should stop wasting her time. I will never accept her as my daughter. Gina can raise her however she wants. She is not part of my life, and she never will be. She even said one day I might need her. Need her for what? That day will never come. Oh God.
Doctor, please tell me my son is going to be all right. He is my only son. Please, I can't lose him.
Madam, your son survived the accident. His condition is stable, and with proper treatment and rest, we expect him to recover.
Thank you, doctor. As long as my son is alive, everything else can be fixed.
He is in good hands. Unfortunately, there is something else you need to know.
What is it, doctor?
The accident caused serious injuries that have affected his reproductive ability. Based on what we found, it is extremely unlikely that he will be able to father another biological child naturally.
What are you saying? You mean my son may never have another child?
I'm afraid that is what the findings indicate. We will continue evaluating him and discuss his options when he is stronger.
No, doctor, that cannot be true. Nelly, the same little girl we looked in the eyes and rejected, the same child we refused to call family because her mother was our housekeeper. Nelly. She remembered the little girl's final words. A day may come when both of you need me, but by then, may no longer be available. Lee shaken.
Why are you here?
Nelly, please, I came to beg you. Your father survived the accident, but the doctor said he may never be able to have another biological child.
So that's why you're here. No, I understand perfectly. When your son could have the children, how suddenly you remembered I'm your granddaughter.
Please don't misunderstand me. Please give us another chance. Come with me to the hospital. Your father needs you now.
Needs me. When I needed him, he rejected me. Now that he can't have another child, suddenly he needs the daughter he threw away. I was so hurt when I heard about his accident that part of me even thought I would have been happy if he hadn't survived. No, I understand perfectly. When your son could have other children, I was nothing to you. Now the doctor says he might never have another child. Suddenly you remember that I'm your granddaughter.
I know we made a terrible mistake.
A mistake! Do you remember what you said when I came to your house? You told me not to call you grandma. You said my mother was poor. You said she was only your housekeeper and wasn't good enough for your family. And your son pushed me away when I tried to hug him. He told me to stop calling him daddy.
Nelly, please forgive us.
I was 9 years old. I didn't come to your house asking for money. I didn't ask for your mansion. I only wanted my daddy and my grandma. I went home that day and cried because I finally understood that the people I had spent years dreaming about didn't even want me.
Please, Nelly. Please give us another chance. Come with me to the hospital. Your father needs you now.
Needs me. When I needed him, he rejected me. Now that he can't have another child, suddenly he needs the daughter he threw away. I was so hurt when I heard about his accident that part of me even thought I would have been happy if he hadn't survived. But I don't want to become cruel like both of you. I don't wish him dead. I hope he gets better.
Then please come and see him.
No, tell him I wish him well, but I'm not coming.
Nelly, please.
Do you remember what I told both of you? I said a day might come when you would need me and I might not be available anymore. That day came sooner than you expected. Please leave.
I'm begging you, Nelly.
You had a granddaughter standing in front of you before the accident. You just didn't want her. Don't come looking for her now because your son has no other choice. I forgive you, Grandma, but forgiveness doesn't mean I have to give you another chance to break my heart. Mommy, Grandma came here today.
Your grandmother, what did she want?
She came to beg me.
Beg you? For what?
Daddy had an accident.
An accident? Is he alive?
Yes, he survived. But Grandma said the doctor told her the accident affected him badly and he may never be able to father another biological child. Mommy, do you know what hurts me?
What, sweetheart?
Grandma didn't come because she suddenly remembered how badly they treated me. She came because now Daddy might never have another child. When they thought Daddy could have other children someday, they didn't need me. They told me I wasn't part of their family. But now that I might be Daddy's only child, suddenly Grandma wants me to forgive them and come to the hospital. She begged me to give them another chance.
She told me something else.
What?
She said she hopes you recover. She doesn't wish anything bad for you, but she doesn't want to come here.
After everything I did to her, she still hopes I get better. Mom, what have we done?
And what did you tell her?
I told her no. I reminded her of everything they said to me. I reminded her how Daddy pushed me away when I tried to hug him. I reminded her how she told me not to call her Grandma.
And what did you say?
I told her I didn't go to their house because of their money. I went because I wanted a father and a grandmother. And then I told her something else.
What did you say?
I told her I hope Daddy gets better. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. But I also told her that they can't reject me when they have other choices and suddenly remember I'm family when I'm the only choice left. Mommy, before I met Daddy, I would have done anything just to hear that he wanted me. But now he's the one who might need me and somehow it doesn't make me happy. It just makes me sad that it took an accident for them to remember that I'm their family. I finally understand what you were trying to protect me from, Mommy. I don't hate Daddy or Grandma. I just don't want to beg for their love anymore.
Mom, did you see Nelly?
Yes, I saw her.
What did she say? Is she coming to see me?
No.
What do you mean no? She refused.
And I couldn't even blame her. She reminded me everything we said to her that day, how you told her to stop calling you Daddy. She reminded me how I told her not to call me Grandma. She said she came to us looking for love, not our money.
What else did she say?
She said when we believed you could have other children, she meant nothing to us. But now that the doctor says you may never father another biological child, suddenly we remember she's family.
She said that.
And she was right.
I pushed my own daughter away.
And I helped you do it.
She ran toward me calling me Daddy. She wasn't asking me for money. She wasn't asking for anything. She only wanted me to hug her.
We judged that innocent child because of our pride and because her mother once worked for us.
And now look at me, Mom. I thought I could reject Nelly today and simply have another family tomorrow. Now the doctor says I may never have another biological child, and the daughter I already had doesn't want anything to do with me.
She told me something else.
What?
She said she hopes you recover. She doesn't wish anything bad for you, but she doesn't want to come here.
After everything I did to her, she still hopes I get better. Mom, what have we done?
We allowed pride to make us reject our own blood. And now we're discovering her value only because we're afraid we've lost our chance forever.
She warned us. Nelly stood in our house and said a day would come when we might need her, but she wouldn't be available anymore. I thought she was just a little girl talking out of anger.
And now that day has come.
I don't deserve her forgiveness.
Neither do I.
If I ever get another chance to stand in front of Nelly, I don't want to ask her to accept me because she's my only child. I want to tell her I'm sorry because she was my daughter even when I thought I had other choices.
His mother began crying again. The beautiful mansion, the Dalit.
Gina, Nelly, I know I have no right to ask this after everything we did, but please forgive us. My son regrets everything. He wants his daughter back.
Grandma, may I ask you one question?
Anything.
If my father never had that accident, would you be sitting in our house today? That's the answer I expected.
Nelly, please.
No, please listen to me. The first time I came to your house, I came with love. I didn't know anything about your money or what happened between my mother and your family. I was just a little girl who wanted to meet her father and grandmother. I ran toward my father expecting a hug and he pushed me away. I called you Grandma and you told me not to call you that. You rejected me because my mother came from a poor family and once worked as your housekeeper. But what did any of that have to do with me?
Nothing. We were wrong. Please. Yes.
You were. Then Daddy had an accident and the doctor said he might never have another biological child. Suddenly the same girl who wasn't good enough for your family became important.
Your father genuinely regrets what he did.
Maybe he does, but regret doesn't erase consequences. You both had the opportunity to love me when you believed you didn't need me. That's the kind of love I wanted, the love that chooses me when there are other choices.
Please give us one more chance.
I'm not ready to do that.
But we're your family.
Family isn't something you remember only when you're afraid of being alone. My mother didn't wait until she needed me before she loved me. She loved me when I had nothing to give her. You taught me that money, a big house, and sharing someone's blood don't automatically make people family. I don't hate you, and I don't hate my father. I hope he recovers completely and lives a long life, but I'm not going to pretend those words didn't break something inside me simply because both of you regret saying them now.
So you'll never forgive us.
Maybe one day I will forgive everything completely, but forgiveness and reconciliation are not the same thing. I can forgive you so I don't carry hatred in my heart. But that doesn't mean I must immediately trust you, call you Grandma, run to the hospital and pretend we're suddenly a happy family. Trust takes time, and the heart you broke deserves time too. Tell my father something for me.
What?
Tell him his daughter doesn't hate him. But tell him the little girl who once stood at his door begging for his love isn't begging anymore. When I wanted him, he had a choice and rejected me. Now that he wants me, I also have a choice. And today I choose the mother who chose me every single day. Nelly, what's wrong? You look worried again. Ella, something happened to my dad. What happened? He had a serious car accident. Oh my goodness, is he okay? He survived. He's still recovering in the hospital. Thank God, but why do you look so upset? When I needed a grandmother, you rejected me. When I needed my father, he pushed me away. Now you both need me and you expect me to forget everything because you're sorry. I can't. Tell my father I hope he recovers. But please understand this. I don't want either of you coming after me because you're afraid of losing your only chance at having me in your family. Because the doctor told my grandma that the accident affected him badly. They said he may never be able to father another biological child. Oh, and guess what happened after they found out? What? Suddenly they want me back. My grandma came to our house begging me to forgive them. She said Daddy regrets everything and they want me to become part of their family. But they rejected you before. Exactly. When Daddy believed he could have other children, I wasn't good enough. When Grandma thought she could have other grandchildren, she told me not to call her Grandma. What did you tell them? I refused. You don't want to forgive them. Maybe one day I can forgive them completely because I don't want to carry hatred forever. But I'm not ready to pretend we're suddenly one happy family. Do you know what hurts the most? Before I met Daddy, I would have given anything just to hear him say, Nelly, I want you in my life. But I wanted him to choose me because I'm his daughter, not because an accident took away his chance of having another child. I understand. I don't wish anything bad on Daddy. I hope he gets well. But if he truly regrets what he did, he has to understand that saying sorry doesn't automatically repair the heart he broke. You've changed a lot, Nelly. I had to. You should never wait until someone becomes your only option before you finally decide they're worth loving. Why are you here?
Nelly, please don't walk away. I only want 5 minutes.
You already said everything you wanted to say when I came to your house.
I know we hurt you. Your father and I were wrong. But please, my child, give us another chance. No.
Don't call me my child. You didn't call me that when I stood in your sitting room asking you to accept me.
Please, Nelly. Your father regrets everything. Since the accident, he keeps asking about you.
And before the accident, how many times did he ask about me?
He has changed.
Maybe he has, but I have changed too. Before I was the little girl who would have done anything just to hear him call me his daughter. I begged both of you for a place in your family, and you made me feel ashamed because my mother was once your housekeeper. Now that the doctor says Daddy might never have another biological child, suddenly I'm good enough. They didn't only reject me, they insulted you because you came from a poor family and worked as their housekeeper. You carried me, raised me, and struggled for me while they lived their lives without caring whether I existed. And now because Daddy had an accident and may never have another biological child, suddenly they want us.
It isn't only because of that.
Then answer me honestly. If Daddy never had that accident, would you be standing outside my school today begging me?
That's what I thought. Please forgive us.
I'm not ready to forgive what you did, and you cannot force me to be ready. And please stop coming to my school and our home to pressure me. Stay away from me and my mother. We were living our lives before you decided you needed me, and we will continue living them.
Nelly, I'm your grandmother.
I know. That's why what you did hurt so much. When I needed a grandmother, you rejected me. When I needed my father, he pushed me away. Now you both need me and you expect me to forget everything because you're sorry. I can't. Tell my father I hope he recovers. But please understand this. I don't want either of you coming after me because you're afraid of losing your only chance at having me in your family. Please stay away from me and my mom. If I ever become ready to speak to you again, that decision will come from me, not because you keep following me and begging. Mommy, something happened at school today.
What happened, sweetheart?
Grandma came to my school gate.
Your grandmother came to your school?
Yes, she waited for me outside the gate. She begged me again to forgive her and Daddy.
What did she say to you?
She said Daddy regrets everything. She said since the accident he keeps asking about me. She wants me to give them another chance.
And what did you tell her?
I told her no. Mommy, I know people can make mistakes. And maybe one day my heart will be ready to forgive them. But right now I can't pretend what they did never happened. They didn't only reject me. They insulted you because you came from a poor family and worked as their housekeeper. You carried me, raised me, and struggled for me while they lived their lives without caring whether I existed. And now because Daddy had an accident and may never have another biological child, suddenly they want us. No, Mommy, I can't accept that.
Nelly, I don't want you carrying hatred in your heart because of what they did.
I don't hate them, Mommy. That's the difference. I hope Daddy recovers. I hope Grandma lives a long and happy life. But wishing them well doesn't mean I have to allow them back into my life before I'm ready. I told Grandma to stop coming to our house and my school. I told her to leave us alone.
Are you sure that's what you want? Yes.
When I first met them, I was ready to forget 9 years without Daddy just for one hug. I was ready to love Grandpa immediately because I thought finally having them would make my life complete. But they looked at us like we weren't good enough. They made you feel small because you were once their housekeeper, Mommy. But you're the strongest person I know. So I'm standing by what I told Grandma. I'm not going back because they suddenly need me. I believe throughout me. If they truly regret what they did, then they should respect my decision and give me time. Mommy, before all this happened, I thought you were the person keeping me away from the family I deserved. Now I understand you were the family I already had.
Nelly, please don't walk away. I came here myself because sending my mother to beg you wasn't enough. I know I don't deserve to call myself your father. When you came to me, you gave me love without asking for anything in return, and I rejected you. Mom, did you see Nelly again?
Yes, son, I saw her.
What did she say? Is she coming? Did she agree to see me?
No.
She still refused.
I went to Gina's house first. I sat in front of Gina and Nelly and begged them. I apologized for everything we did.
And Nelly.
She looked me straight in the eyes and asked me one question I couldn't answer.
What did she ask?
She asked if my father never had that accident, would you be sitting in our house begging me today?
What did you tell her?
Nothing. Because I knew whatever answer I gave wouldn't change what we had done. She said when she first came to us, she came with nothing but love. She didn't want our money or our mansion. She only wanted a father and a grandmother. But we rejected her because of who her mother was.
I know.
And that wasn't all. I went to her school.
You went to Nelly's school.
Yes, I waited for her at the gate. I thought maybe if I spoke to her alone, she would finally listen.
Did she?
She listened, but she still refused.
Please.
She told me to stay away from her and her mother. She said she isn't ready to forgive us, and we have to respect that.
She doesn't even want to come here once.
No.
Mom, I just want to see my daughter.
And that's the painful part, where little girl would have given anything just to hear you say those words. She came running toward you with open arms, remember? She called you daddy.
Please, Mom.
But you pushed her away. She came to me wanting a grandmother, and I told her not to call me grandma.
I thought there would always be another chance. So did I. What did she say about me?
She said she doesn't hate you. She hopes you recover. But she doesn't want to come to the hospital. She said wishing you well doesn't mean she has to allow us back into her life.
My own daughter wishes me well after everything I did to her, and I couldn't even give her one hug when she begged for it.
We cannot force her anymore. If we're truly sorry, then perhaps the first thing we must do is respect her decision.
Tell Gina I'm sorry too, and if you ever see Nelly again, don't beg her for me. Just tell her that her father finally understands what he threw away. I rejected her when she desperately wanted me. Now I'm lying here desperately wanting her, and she has learned how to live without me.
She became my mother and father. And what did I give her in return? I disrespected her because of you. I shouted at her. I embarrassed her. I accused her of keeping you away from me. I made my own mother cry because I believed somewhere out there was a wonderful father waiting to love me.
Nelly, please don't walk away. I came here myself because sending my mother to beg you wasn't enough. I know I don't deserve to call myself your father. When you came to me, you gave me love without asking for anything in return, and I rejected you. I pushed my own daughter away when all she wanted was a hug.
Nelly, please forgive us.
Do you know what hurts me the most? You're sitting here today asking me to accept you because life changed your situation. But when I came to your house, nothing had happened to me. I didn't need an accident to remind me that you were my father. I loved you before I even knew what your face looked like. I used to lie in my room hugging my pillow and imagining it was you. I imagined you calling me your princess. I imagined grandma cooking for me and telling everybody I was her granddaughter. Then mommy finally took me to you. I ran toward you because I thought the best moment of my life was about to happen, but you pushed me away.
Nelly, I'm so sorry.
And you insulted my mother. You both looked down on her because she came from a poor home and once worked for your family. But while you were living comfortably without me, that woman worked every day to make sure I never felt poor. She became my mother and father. And what did I give her in return? I disrespected her because of you. I shouted at her. I embarrassed her. I accused her of keeping you away from me. I made my own mother cry because I believed somewhere out there was a wonderful father waiting to love me. Then I met you and discovered mommy wasn't keeping you away from me. She was protecting my heart from you.
You're right. And I will regret that for the rest of my life. I'm not asking you to forget. I'm asking for an opportunity to prove that I've changed.
Please don't come closer. You want another chance because you've changed. But have you considered that I changed too? The Nelly who came running into your arms would have forgiven you before you even finished apologizing. But you broke that little girl's heart. I hope Daddy walks again. I hope he lives a long life. And I hope both of you become better people. But I'm still not ready to become the daughter and granddaughter you suddenly want.
Nelly, please.
Daddy, sometimes sorry doesn't take you back to the moment before you hurt somebody. You can't push someone away when they need you and expect them to run back simply because now you're the one who needs them. If you truly love me now, then prove it by respecting my decision. Don't send grandma to my school. Don't keep coming to our house. Don't pressure mommy to convince me. Give me time.
I will.
Go home. Recover. Become a better man because you understand what you did was wrong. Not simply because the doctor told you I might be your only biological child. And if one day I decide I'm ready to know you, let it happen because my heart is ready. Not because you followed me until I became tired of refusing. Maybe one day my heart will be ready to open that door again. Maybe it won't. But that decision belongs to me now. The first time I came to you, I begged you to choose me. Today, I choose the woman who never made me beg.
Nelly, please don't walk away.
Why did you come to my school?
Because I needed to see you. I know you've asked us to give you space, but every day I remember what I did to you and it destroys me.
Then why are you still coming after me when I asked you to give me time?
Because I'm afraid that if I stop trying, I'll lose my daughter forever.
Daddy, you were not afraid of losing me when I was standing in front of you begging to be your daughter. That's what you don't understand. Today you're afraid because you know what losing me feels like. But I lived with that feeling for 9 years.
I was wrong.
Yes, you were. And I believe you're sorry. But being sorry doesn't mean you get to decide when my heart should stop hurting. Before I met you, do you know how many times I imagined this? I imagined you waiting outside my school. I imagined running through this gate and shouting daddy while all my friends watched. If you had come here before I knew the truth, this would have been one of the happiest days of my life.
Nelly, please give me a chance to make it right.
But you came after you pushed me away, after you told me to stop calling you daddy, after you and grandma insulted my mother because she was once your housekeeper. Some things cannot be made right immediately. They can only be repaired slowly if the person you hurt decides to give you that opportunity.
What do you want me to do?
Respect me. If you really want to prove you've changed, stop coming to my school to beg me. Stop sending grandma after me. Stop putting me in a position where I have to keep saying no. Go home. Recover. Become a better man because you understand what you did was wrong. Not simply because the doctor told you I might be your only biological child. And if one day I decide I'm ready to know you, let it happen because my heart is ready. Not because you followed me until I became tired of refusing.
You sound much older than 9.
Sometimes being hurt makes a child understand things she shouldn't have needed to understand so early.
Can I at least tell you something before you leave?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Nelly. Not because I can't have another child. I'm sorry because when my daughter came looking for me, I was too proud to recognize the gift standing in front of me.
Thank you for saying that. And now please respect what I'm saying too. I'm not ready.
I understand.
Daddy,
Yes.
I hope you recover completely.
But please don't mistake my kindness for forgiveness.
My heart is still healing.
If one day you look inside your heart and genuinely feel ready to forgive your father and grandmother, then forgive them. You don't need my permission. But if your heart is still hurting and you're not ready, then take your time. Forgiveness should come because you're ready to release the pain, not because people keep begging until you feel guilty.
In a few days, I'll be 10 years old. For almost 10 years, Mommy was the only parent I had. She never abandoned me. She never made me feel like I wasn't good enough. But I spent so much time blaming her because I thought she was keeping a wonderful father away from me. I was wrong. When I came to your house, Daddy, I didn't know anything about your money. I didn't care how big your mansion was. I only wanted you. And Grandma, I didn't care that Mommy used to work for you. I didn't even understand why that mattered. She was poor, yes, but being poor never stopped her from loving me. You both rejected us because you thought we weren't good enough for your family. But then Daddy had an accident. The doctor said he might never have another biological child, and suddenly everybody remembered Nelly. Suddenly Grandma wants a granddaughter. Suddenly Daddy wants his daughter. Suddenly I'm good enough to carry the family name. But I keep asking myself one question. If Daddy could still have more children, would he be sitting outside my school in a wheelchair begging me to forgive him? Maybe they're truly sorry. Maybe Daddy really has changed. But why did it take losing the possibility of another child for him to recognize the one he already had? That's the part my heart can't understand. I'll be 10 in a few days. Mommy will probably make my birthday beautiful like she always does. She has celebrated every birthday with me. First birthday, second, third, all the way to 9. Where was Daddy? And now, just before my 10th birthday, he suddenly wants to become my father. I don't hate him. I don't hate Grandma either. Maybe one day I'll be ready to forgive them. But my 10th birthday is supposed to remind me how much I've grown, not force me to forget how much they hurt me. If Daddy really loves me now, he will give me time. Because I'm finally learning something. An apology deserves to be heard, but forgiveness cannot be demanded. I'm going to be 10 years old. And when I blow out my candles, I'm not going to wish for Daddy anymore. For years, I wished I could meet him. I thought having him would make my life complete. This year, I'm going to wish for something different. I'm going to wish for Mommy to be happy. Because while I was busy searching for someone who wasn't there, I almost forgot to appreciate the woman who never left. Maybe Daddy and Grandma will become part of my life one day. Maybe I'll forgive everything and give them another chance. But if that day ever comes, it will not be because Daddy can't have another child. It will be because they finally learned to love Nelly herself, not because Nelly became their only option. Happy birthday in advance to me.
9-year-old Nelly spent so much time begging people to choose her.
Maybe 10-year-old Nelly should finally learn to choose herself and appreciate the mother who has been choosing her since the day she was born. Mommy, can I talk to you?
Of course, sweetheart. What is it? Is everything all right?
Daddy came to my school today.
Your father came to your school.
He was waiting outside the gate in his wheelchair. He begged me again to forgive him.
And what did you tell him?
I told him I'm still not ready. Mommy, he was crying. He said he regrets pushing me away and that he wants another chance to be my father. For a moment, I felt sorry for him. But then I remembered everything. I remembered running toward him and being pushed away. I remembered Grandma insulting you because you were poor and used to work for them. Part of me wants to believe Daddy has changed, but another part of me keeps asking whether he would be begging me like this if the accident had never happened.
Nelly, listen to me carefully. I will never tell you that you must forgive your father, and I will never tell you that you must hate him. This is your heart, sweetheart, not mine.
But after everything they did to you, wouldn't you be angry if I forgave them?
No, what happened to me is mine to deal with. I will never make you carry my pain just to prove that you love me. If one day you look inside your heart and genuinely feel ready to forgive your father and grandmother, then forgive them. You don't need my permission. But if your heart is still hurting and you're not ready, then take your time. Forgiveness should come because you're ready to release the pain, not because people keep begging until you feel guilty.
So I don't have to decide now.
No, my love, you're still a child. You don't owe anybody an immediate decision about something that hurt you this deeply. And remember, forgiving someone doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. You can forgive slowly and still have boundaries. Trust can take much longer to rebuild.
Mommy, how did you become so strong?
I had a certain stubborn little girl to raise for almost 10 years.
Mommy.
Speaking of 10 years, somebody has a birthday coming up in a few days.
I know, I'm finally going to be 10.
Exactly, double digits.
Are you planning something?
Do you really think I'm going to tell you?
Mommy, please.
Absolutely not. You'll have to wait.
You know something? A few months ago, if you asked me what I wanted for my 10th birthday, I probably would have said I wanted Daddy. But I don't want my birthday to be about sadness anymore.
Oh, my sweet girl.
I want to enjoy it with the people who have always loved me.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
And about Daddy and Grandma, I'm going to take my time.
Good. Don't make your decision because of me, your father, your grandmother, or anybody else. When your heart is ready, it will tell you what to do.
Did you invite your dad and your grandma? No. Even after your dad came to the school gate to apologize. I heard his apology, Ella, and I believe he regrets what he did. But regret doesn't automatically repair what was broken.
When your heart is ready, it will tell you what to do. For now, I think my heart is telling me something else.
That my 10th birthday needs a very big cake.
There's the Nelly I know.
Ella, I have something for you. What is it? My 10th birthday is in a few days and you're officially invited. Nelly, you're finally going to be 10. Of course I'm coming. You better come, you're my best friend. The party won't be complete without you. I'm definitely coming. I'm definitely coming. Wait, are you having a big party? Mommy won't tell me everything she's planning. She says it's a surprise. Your mom always makes your birthdays beautiful. I know. And this year I think I'm finally old enough to appreciate how much she does for me. Nelly, can I ask you something? Go ahead. Go ahead. Did you invite your dad and your grandma? No. Even after your dad came to the school gate to apologize. I heard his apology, Ella, and I believe he regrets what he did. But regret doesn't automatically repair what was broken. My birthday is supposed to be a day when I feel happy and safe. I don't want to spend the whole day wondering whether Daddy truly loves me now, or whether he only wants me because the doctor said he may never have another biological child. What about your grandma? I'm not ready for her either. They had almost 10 years to remember that I existed. I don't think I should have to rearrange my 10th birthday just because they suddenly regret wasting those years. So you still haven't forgiven them? Not completely. Mommy told me something important. She said if my heart chooses to forgive them one day, I should. But if I'm not ready, I should take my time. Your mom is right. And I'm taking my time. Do you know what I used to wish for every birthday? Your dad. Every year. But this year, when I blow out 10 candles, I'm not going to wish for someone to finally choose me. I'm going to celebrate the people who already did. Especially your mom. Especially my mom. Maybe Daddy and Grandma will be part of another birthday someday, but they won't be part of this one simply because they feel guilty. If they ever come back into my life, I want it to happen when I can look at them without remembering myself running for a hug and being pushed away. Anyway, enough about them. This birthday belongs to me. That's right. And I'm coming for the biggest piece of cake. Excuse the birthday girl, the biggest piece Mrs. Rick. This time, I'm not letting them take my happiness. My wish this year isn't for somebody who isn't here. I just wish for mommy to be happy, for the people who truly love me to stay in my life, and for my heart to heal from everything that has hurt it. And I wish that being 10 will teach me to appreciate the people who choose me instead of crying over the people who didn't.
Mom, Nellie's birthday is in a few days.
I know. She's going to be 10.
10 years old, Mom. 10 birthdays and I wasn't there for a single one.
Neither was I.
Do you think she invited us?
After everything that happened, I don't think so. She already told us she needs space.
And we have to respect that. But I still want to buy her something.
So do I. Not because I expect her to forgive us, not because I want a gift to buy my way back into her heart. I simply want that little girl to know that, for once, her grandmother remembered her birthday.
I understand. Let's get her something beautiful. Actually, let's get her several gifts.
You don't even know what she likes.
Exactly. I'm her father and I don't even know my daughter's favorite color. I don't know what toy she likes, what book she reads, what makes her laugh.
You need to know her first.
That's what 10 years of absence costs.
Then maybe we shouldn't try to impress her with expensive things.
You're right. Nellie already told us she never wanted our money. Let's get her thoughtful gifts. A beautiful birthday card, some books, a teddy bear, maybe something appropriate for a 10-year-old girl.
And flowers.
Flowers too. But Mom, we're not going there to force ourselves into her party.
I understand.
If Gina asks us to leave, we leave. If Nellie doesn't want to speak to us, we respect her. Her birthday isn't supposed to become another day where she feels pressure to forgive us.
You're right.
I just want to stand there, give her the presents, and say happy birthday, Nellie. Even if that's all she allows me to say.
And what if she refuses the gifts?
Then I'll take them back. Because I'm finally learning that loving my daughter means respecting her answer, even when her answer hurts me.
Maybe one day she'll forgive us.
Maybe. But her 10th birthday isn't about our forgiveness. It's about Nellie. I missed her first 9 birthdays. I don't want the 10th to pass without at least trying to show her that I remembered.
Then we'll buy the gifts tomorrow.
Yes. And no matter what happens when we arrive, we won't ruin her day. She once came to our house carrying nothing but love, and we sent her away with tears. If we go to her birthday, we're going with love. And if she sends us away this time, we'll respect her.
Okay, birthday girl. Before you blow out your candles, you have to make a wish.
And don't tell us what you wish for or it won't come true. Don't worry, Ella. This one is staying between me and God. My wish this year isn't for somebody who isn't here. I just wish for mommy to be happy, for the people who truly love me to stay in my life, and for my heart to heal from everything that has hurt it. And I wish that being 10 will teach me to appreciate the people who choose me instead of crying over the people who didn't. The little girl you rejected didn't suddenly become more valuable because she turned 10. And she didn't become your daughter because the doctor said you might never have another biological child.
You're right. And I don't expect these gifts to buy your forgiveness. If you don't want them, I'll take every single one back.
That's a very grown-up wish for somebody who just turned 10. I've had a very grown-up year.
Come on, sweetheart, blow out your candles.
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday, Nellie! Happy 10th birthday, my beautiful girl. May this new chapter of your life bring you happiness, wisdom, and all the love you deserve.
Thank you, Mommy. And thank you for never giving up on me even when I gave you plenty of trouble.
Plenty, that is an understatement.
Birthday girl, this is for you. Ella, you got me something. Of course, you're my best friend. Thank you so much. Open it. Ella, I love it. Happy birthday, bestie. Mommy.
Yes, birthday girl.
I used to think my 10th birthday wouldn't be complete without Daddy. But now I understand something. A celebration doesn't become special because of how many people attend.
That's true, my love.
It becomes special because the people standing around you actually want to be there. I'm 10 now. Yes, Madam Adults. Not completely adult yet.
And underneath the beautiful light of the compound, surrounded by only a few people who genuinely cared about her, Nellie celebrated her 10th birthday with a heart that was slowly learning to heal. For the first time, she hadn't blown out her candles wishing for a father. She had finally stopped wishing for the love she had been denied and started appreciating the love that had never left her. Happy 10th birthday, my child.
Please don't call me that.
I'm sorry.
Why did you bring all these things?
Because I missed your first 9 birthdays. I know presents cannot replace those years. I know they cannot erase what I did. I just couldn't allow. I couldn't let your 10th birthday pass without coming to wish you happy birthday myself.
But I didn't invite you.
I know.
And I already told you I'm not ready.
I know that too.
Then why are you here?
Because I'm your father. Because I'm your father, Nelly. And for once in my life, I wanted to show up on your birthday.
But Daddy, you can't decide to show up now and expect my heart to forget why you weren't there before. When I came to your house, I didn't bring a list of things I wanted you to buy. This was all I brought. Your daughter. I came with empty hands and an open heart. I ran toward you because the only birthday present I had wanted for years was one hug from my father. And you pushed me away.
Nelly, we're so sorry.
Grandma, I used to imagine you coming to my birthdays. I imagined you bringing me gifts and telling everyone, that's my granddaughter. But when I finally stood in front of you, you told me not to call you Grandma. Do you understand why these presents confuse me? The little girl you rejected didn't suddenly become more valuable because she turned 10. And she didn't become your daughter because the doctor said you might never have another biological child.
You're right. And I don't expect these gifts to buy your forgiveness. If you don't want them, I'll take every single one back.
Please want them.
I came because I wanted to say something I should have said the first time you stood in front of me. Happy birthday, my daughter. I'm sorry I wasn't there birthdays 1 through 9. I'm sorry you spent those years wondering about a father who wasn't wondering enough about you. And most of all, I'm sorry that when you finally found me, I became the reason you cried.
Thank you for remembering my birthday. But please understand something. Saying thank you doesn't mean everything is okay. I'm still hurt. I'm still trying to understand how the people I wanted so badly could reject me and then suddenly fight so hard to have me back. Maybe one day I'll be ready to forgive both of you completely. But today is my 10th birthday. I don't want to spend it crying about the past.
Then we won't make you.
You can leave the gifts if you truly gave them without expecting anything in return.
We did.
Then thank you. Daddy, I'm not promising forgiveness today. But maybe this can be the first birthday where we stop hurting each other. The presents could not erase the rejection, but perhaps the greatest gift is the possibility that one day my heart might be ready to forgive. I didn't expect them to come today. And I definitely didn't expect Daddy to remember my birthday. For 9 birthdays, I wondered where he was, and today, Find Funny showed up. But why does heart still hurt? Maybe because part of me still remembers running toward him and being pushed away. These gifts can't erase that day. They can't make me forget what Grandma said about Mommy, and they can't give me back all the years I spent wondering why I didn't have a father. Mommy said forgiveness doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. Maybe I've been thinking about forgiveness the wrong way. Maybe forgiving Daddy doesn't mean what he did was okay. Maybe forgiving Grandma doesn't mean I have to forget how she treated Mommy. Maybe forgiveness simply means I don't want to carry this pain forever. Please want it real. Daddy looked different today. Not because of the wheelchair. Something inside him looked different. Maybe he really is sorry. And Grandma didn't argue with me today. She didn't tell me I was wrong for being angry. She just apologized. Maybe people can change. I'm 10 years old now. Do I really want to spend another 10 years being angry? No. I don't want Daddy's accident to be the reason I forgive him. And I don't want these gifts to be the reason either. If I forgive them, I want it to be because my heart is finally ready to stop fighting. Maybe I don't have to trust them completely tomorrow. Maybe I can start small. Maybe I can visit Daddy once. Maybe I can sit with Grandma and allow her to tell me she's sorry without pushing her away. And maybe, if they truly mean everything they've been saying, they can prove it slowly. Daddy, Grandma, I think my heart is getting tired of being angry. I'm not saying everything is forgotten, but maybe I'm finally ready to open something bigger than these presents. Maybe I'm ready to open my heart, just a little.
Good morning, birthday girl. Why are you looking so serious?
Mommy, I need to tell you something.
I'm listening.
I stayed awake for a while last night thinking about Daddy and Grandma. I looked at all the birthday gifts they brought me. At first, I thought maybe the gifts were making me feel differently. But then I realized something. It's not about the presents. Daddy came to my birthday knowing I might send him away. Grandma came knowing I might refuse to speak to her. But they still came, apologized, and didn't force me to accept them. Mommy, I think I'm ready.
Ready for what, sweetheart?
I'm ready to forgive Daddy and Grandma, not because Daddy had an accident, not because the doctor said he might never have another child, and definitely not because they bought me birthday presents. I'm forgiving them because I don't want to carry what they did inside my heart anymore.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes, Mummy, but I don't want you to call them and tell them.
Why?
Because I want to see them myself. I want to stand in front of Daddy and Grandma, look directly into their eyes and tell them I forgive you.
And what if seeing them brings back all the painful memories?
Then I'll remember them. Forgiving them doesn't mean I have to forget, Mummy. I remember what Daddy did when I ran toward him. I remember what Grandma said about you. But I don't want those memories deciding how I feel for the rest of my life. I'm 10 now, Mummy. I don't want the first thing I carry into this new year of my life to be anger. I want peace.
Then if forgiveness is truly what your heart has chosen, I will support you.
Thank you, Mummy. But there's something else.
What?
Forgiving them doesn't mean I'm going to pretend everything is suddenly perfect. Daddy still has to learn how to be my father. Grandma still has to earn my trust. And they both have to respect you, especially you. Because if they want me in their family, they have to understand that the woman they once looked down on is the woman who made me who I am. I can forgive what they did to me, but I will never allow anybody to disrespect my mother again.
My little girl is growing up.
I'm still your little girl, Mummy. Can we go and see them?
Today.
Today, please. The first time I went to Daddy's house, I went there begging him to love me. This time I'm not going there to beg for anything.
Then why are you going?
I'm going there to give them something no birthday present could ever buy. My forgiveness.
Nelly.
My child, you came back.
Daddy, do you remember the first time I stood in this compound?
Every single day.
I remember it too. I remember seeing you and thinking, that's my daddy. I didn't even wait for Mummy. I ran toward you because I'd imagined that moment for almost my whole life. I thought you would open your arms, but you pushed me away.
Nelly, I'm so sorry.
And Grandma, I remember looking at you and thinking I finally had a grandmother. But you told me not to call you Grandma. You looked down on my mother because she came from a poor family and once worked for you. That hurt me even more after I understood everything Mummy sacrificed to raise me.
Gina, Nelly, I am deeply sorry.
For a long time, I was angry. Then Daddy had the accident, and suddenly both of you wanted me. That made me even angrier because I kept wondering if you wanted Nelly or if you only wanted the child Daddy might never be able to have again.
I understand why you felt that way.
Then you kept coming back. You came to our house, you came to my school, you apologized even when I kept saying no. And then you came to my 10th birthday even though I didn't invite you. That night I sat alone with all the gifts you and Grandma gave me. I realized something. I don't want to spend the rest of my life carrying the pain of what happened in this compound. Daddy.
Yes, my daughter.
I forgive you. Grandma.
Oh, Nelly.
I forgive you too.
Oh, Nelly.
But please let me finish. Forgiving you doesn't mean I forgot what happened. It doesn't mean everything becomes perfect today. You still have to learn how to be my dad, and you still have to earn my trust as my grandma.
Oh, my child.
And there is one thing I will never compromise. If you want me in this family, you must respect my mother. Don't ever call her poor like it's something shameful. Don't ever make her feel small because she once worked for this family. She may have entered this house as your housekeeper years ago, but she raised the daughter you're standing here begging to have back.
Yes, Nelly. You're right.
Gina, please forgive me too. I allowed pride and money to make me treat you as though you were beneath us. What matters to me most is my daughter. If you're serious about rebuilding this family, don't prove it with money. Prove it with how you treat her from today onward.
I will. Nelly, may I ask you something?
What?
The first time you came here, you tried to hug me and I pushed you away. I have regretted that moment every day. May I finally give my daughter the hug?
Yes, Daddy.
I'm sorry, my daughter. I'm so sorry.
Please don't make me regret forgiving you.
I won't.
Come here, Grandma.